Hello, this is Ed Titus. I'm going to show you a video about home theater, and it's going to break down all the parts about home theater so you can have a full concept of what the things you have to do or the things you have to put into it. So this is from the DIY network, and let's go to the video.
Big screen, surround sound, high-tech video components. Home theaters are all the rage, and it wouldn't take much to build one in your home. Hi, I'm Corey Greenberg. Straight ahead, we'll show you the hottest gear and latest technology so you can build your very own home theater on DIY's Home Theater Workshop. Theater is dramatically changing the way we watch television. Big screens and big sound are becoming the #1 choice for most consumers. We're going to show you how to design and build your own home theater. When we talk about home theater, we mean the marriage of large screen video and surround sound audio. Your home theater can be as simple as a big screen television and basic surround sound in your family room. Or you can have a dedicated room designed with digital components, a drop-down screen, and booming speakers throughout the room for an all-around movie theater experience. When it comes to home theater, picture is your first priority, and size matters. For the best view, buy a TV that's 27 inches or larger. You'll also need to decide on a type of screen, and there are lots of choices, like plasma, LCD, DLP, and CRT. Televisions with plasma screens are one of the hottest sellers these days. Plasma displays use over 1 million tiny fluorescent picture tubes to make up the image. It gets its name because all fluorescent lights contain plasma. Plasma screens are flat, as small as 3 inches thick, a real advantage if you want to save space in your home theater. They're also susceptible to burn-in, which means if you leave your TV on a channel that has a static image on it for long periods of time, you run the risk of having the image permanently burned into your screen. For this reason, plasmas are not recommended for video games. LCD is another flat screen that's very popular right now. LCD stands for Liquid Crystal Display and uses the same technology as a laptop computer screen. LCDs can be as slim as 2 inches deep. There's no danger of burn-in, and they have a long lifespan. But when compared to plasma screens, LCDs do have their limitations.
Plasma, in my opinion, is the better quality picture. It comes in larger sizes. You can get it up to 70 to 80 inches diagonal today, where LCD is limited to about 46, 50 inches now. Plasma has truer black levels, so you get a better contrast and detail in the black, where LCD is a little grayer. The LCD also has what's called a slow refresh rate, that if you have a fast-moving object, the edges of it will appear blurred as it goes across the screen. In the smaller sizes, LCDs are wonderful sets. Great to put in a bathroom, kitchen, under counter, flip it up out of the way. The larger ones are looking better, and for some people they'll be good, but plasma would definitely be the ultimate choice.
A rear projection television set is also an option. It's the classic big screen TV, and there are 3 major types to choose from. CRT, which stands for cathode ray tube, is relatively inexpensive, and the picture is considered the best of the rear projection models. The downside, CRTs take up more space and need periodic maintenance. But CRTs aren't the only way to go anymore.
Well, you have DLP, which stands for Digital Light Processing. Basically, there's a chip with thousands of mirrors in it. The mirrors flick back and forth, reflecting the pixels onto your screen. LCD stands for Liquid Crystal Display, and they pass light through the LCD panel and it electronically turns the pixels on and off. The differences between DLP and LCD are lighter and thinner than CRT. Some of the disadvantages, they're much more expensive for a comparable size CRT.
This next option is the high-end sports car of TVs, a front projector and a screen, just like they have in a real movie theater. Right now, there are several popular front projectors in the market, and each uses a different technology to display the image, so the pros and cons vary. Front projection DLP and LCD both offer superb picture quality. The high-end front projection system is a CRT. The downside to CRT front projection systems is that they are costly and require lots of maintenance. If your projector gets misaligned even slightly, it will really affect the clarity of your image, and you'll usually need the help of a professional installer to correct the problem. And no matter what type of projector you use, ambient light will wash out the image on the screen, so you'll need a dark, dedicated room to ensure the best picture quality. But no home theater would be complete without big movie house quality sound. When it comes to surround sound audio, there are really just two main choices you have to make these days. And deciding what's right for you is a fairly simple concept. The main surround sound format is known as 5.1. The numbers in the name refer to the number of speakers the format can use. So, 5.1 uses 5 discrete full-range audio channels. 3 speakers at the front, which are stereo left and right, plus a center channel mono speaker. And 2 surround sound speakers at the sides or rear of the listener. The point 1 in 5.1 refers to the 6th low-frequency effects channel, which carries bass sound to your woofer or subwoofer. For home theater surround, there's a new refinement to 5.1 called 7.1. And you guessed it, this format adds 2 more speakers, which allows for 2 surround sound speakers to be placed behind the seating area and the other 2 to the sides of the listening position. If a DVD movie is mixed in 7.1 surround sound, there will be 7 separate channels of audio. But since most DVDs and other content are currently mixed in 5.1 surround, often those extra 2 speakers will just be duplicating the same audio you'd hear with 5 speakers. Some people get caught up in power ratings or wattage when buying speakers, but really those numbers are just an advisory from the manufacturer. You don't have to match a 100-watt amp with speakers rated at 100 watts, but use these ratings as a guide to choosing speakers that fall at or above your amp's wattage rating. Now we're going to talk about the heart and soul of a home theater, the electronics that processes your video and audio signals. There are many options for putting together a home theater, but they all must include some type of audio-video receiver. A receiver ties together your sound system, TV monitor, and other components. The receiver pulls in video and audio information, processes it, then sends a picture to your television and sound to the appropriate speakers. The picture and sound you're receiving could come from several different sources. Cable, which offers analog and digital TV content as well as video on demand features. Satellite, which provides all digital television programming via a dish attached to your house. Broadband, which is basically high-speed internet. Or your video source may come from a DVD or videotape player. Coming up next, our experts are actually going to design, build, and calibrate a home theater right before your eyes.
Okay, I'm doing this in 2 parts, 2 to 3 parts, so please click on part 2 to this video and you can see the rest of this DIY network program about home theater.